Good evening and warm welcome everybody to today's episode of Wake Up Women. I am bringing another amazing woman from our community. She is a graduate of our program and she is going to share her journey. How has it been for her? What is she thinking for her future ahead? And just waiting for everybody to log in. So wonderful to see Daydreamer, Kaveri, Garima, Arpita, everyone, Srishti, Varsha, everybody excited to listen to Nikita Khetan from Bangalore. So all you Bangalore women also cheering for everybody here and really waiting for Nikita to come in. And in the meantime, let me share why this series is so special. Wake Up Women is a series that we have started so that we can really openly talk about money. These are women who have come from different backgrounds, and not everyone comes from that finance background, economics or commerce background, but these are women who come from different backgrounds with just one goal of taking charge of their finances. So we are here yet again with another amazing woman who will be sharing her journey. What is it like to not be financially educated? What are the ups and downs that she had to go through, perhaps? What made her really decide to take charge of her finances, and how has been the journey so far? So you'll get to hear all about it from Nikita. And let's just check if she's here. So Nikita, I can see that she's here. So I'm going to now invite her to join me. Okay. So I'm going to... Anybody here who's a friend of Nikita or is a family member, you are here to listen to how her experience has been, then do put a comment there. Hi Nikita, we can see you. Can you hear me?
Hi, Sheetal. Yes, I can. Can you
Okay.
hear me? Am I audible?
Your audio is great. Are you in a position to maybe move your phone a little away? Yes, yes.
Yes.
We have
But
a better view of you now. Awesome. So
awesome.
I can see that there are already some of your friends here. So awesome. So great, Nikita. It's a privilege to have you here, to be listening to your story, your journey of, why you took charge of your finances, what made you choose financial education. So let's begin by knowing a little bit about you, Nikita.
Thank you, Sheetal, for the introduction, and thank you for having me here. And hi to all the people who've joined here to hear my story, my journey of my financial education. So I'm from Bangalore and I'm working for an EdTech. Until I joined WOW, we all think that we know about finance, and I was in the same journey, that I thought I know about what to do with my money. I'm somebody who has never been dependent. So, I always felt I'm very financially independent. I never asked my parents or my husband or anybody for my expenses. So I thought my life was sorted, because I'm able to take care of my expenses. But when I actually, was going to deliver my child during my pregnancy, when the expenses shoot, it's not the regular life that you're living anymore, right? Your hospitals, your medicals, and so on. That is when it hit me that no, I think I have not managed my money well, or something has gone wrong there. That is when the questions and the need, actually was there to understand more about money.
Mm.
And my also one more need was that, when my son was born. So when I actually started questioning myself, Sheetal, I actually, I had a lot of regrets in my life for not knowing things quite early in the age, because I think if you knew it early, you can plan your life better, but that didn't happen. So my son became my second and the most important motivation, because I don't want him to go through this phase. I want to have him that knowledge at the right time so that he doesn't have any financial regrets, at least.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that was my major motivation to, have financial education, which I can pass on to him.
Wonderful. So beautiful that you put it, and how this journey of motherhood, and it is really a natural stage a lot of women reach, right? And where, yes, like you shared that, we may be doing well financially, earning well, and all of that. And then when this life change happens, we are not, I think, at all times able to anticipate what this new role and responsibility would bring for us. And that's what you're sharing, that how when you reach that stage, what was it like to really see how money was flowing in or out. And then, the experience of, okay, I regret not having done enough, and how I don't want to pass it on to my next generation. Okay, so beautifully shared with your story. And that's exactly the theme also at Women on Wealth that we have been really, really chanting, at least I have been, that no more financial regrets for anybody out there. It ends with us here, with this generation, right? So thank you for lending your voice
Absolutely.
to this mission. And I want to know a little more about, were there things that you had already, are there other steps that you had already taken before you found Women on Wealth?
Uh, Sheetal, I did. And I think that was another thing. So, yes, I would like to share about them because I think I've come across a lot of people who say, we are doing investments, we know it all. There are a lot of information that's already available. And, this is my story, this part of the story, is especially for them. So, with the very little knowledge that I had, and that was passed, from our parents or the peers or, wherever you listen to, I started making some investments, let it be IPOs or, mutual funds or any other investments. So I made them and I lost money. I actually, whatever little I had saved, a huge chunk of that I did invest. And the market, went down and I lost a lot of money because I did not do any study, right? It was just, the name of the company. I saw, oh, this is a big name. I need to invest here. I need to have my money there. Definitely. It's going to give me returns. So, which I did, and I failed. That was one. And another thing that I did, Sheetal, so when it comes to health insurance, right, investment is not only about, Women in Wealth has taught me it's not only about stocks or mutual funds or PPFs, but health insurance is a very important aspect here. So generally people who are working, they get one health insurance from the company. And besides that, there are people who also hold individual health insurance as well. And I was from the other category who did have both. And I felt, no, it's just a waste. Why should we have two health insurance, the company one is already there and that covers everything. So I made a point. I told my husband, we need to stop our mutual, health insurance right away. He insisted on holding, but I was quite adamant, no, we don't need to. And we stopped. But those were the mistakes that I did, before joining here. And once I did this course, I realized how important it is. And now, after all the research and the study and following everything that has been taught, and with the help of the community, I'm restarting my health insurance with the confidence that why I need it. So if anybody who wants to understand why we need this and why do we need a guidance, we need a mentor to tell us, and guide us through, I think they should join Women on Wealth. They will know it all.
Yes, and
Because that's changed my journey.
wow. Thank you for bringing that up. And I think that's one lesson for anybody who is new here, that understanding that even if your company has got you covered, has health covered, but why it's essential to have another one, a personal health insurance. So that's one lesson for you already, that there is a need to have a personal one as well, right? And so that's a mistake that Nikita is sharing that she made, and now she's making a point to go back and get a better one that she will pick with her knowledge. And, Nikita, you also brought your husband into this conversation. You mentioned him. So I am really, because when you get the education, it doesn't stay just with us, right? It does go out as we transform. It does impact the people around us. So, what do your family members say about you? What conversations are you having at home? Which are the relationships that are getting transformed because you are today a financially educated woman? Please tell us.
Yes, I'm very excited to share this part, especially because I think I'm somebody who always knew that I wanted to make money and make big for myself, have a secured life, but I didn't know how. as I said, with a very little knowledge, maybe just investing in wrong stocks that I was, and the little things that other things that I could do. And my husband kept telling me, you need to find out a way. And that is when I came across Women on Wealth. But because there's so many courses available, people don't really have the confidence until you've done it and you experience it yourself. And that's what it happened with him. But when I actually joined the course and with the knowledge that I had, earlier I used to hesitate because I was somebody that if I do not know about a topic, I will not speak. I can't, right? And you really feel out of the place. So that's what happened. But when I understood, I understand the terms that people used to talk about, and now I know what exactly it meant, I could actually give my perspective as well. So, when there were discussions happening at home, or my, husband would come and tell me, okay, I'm investing there. Then I used to give my point. I started, I think we need to rethink, or, what are you looking at? He used to say, okay, I'm looking at these numbers or these points, about the company. I used to give him, no, I think this isn't. Then he started listening to me and he's like, yeah, you're at the right place. I mean, the person who didn't believe me to having faith that, yeah, this girl is, and he knows that, I was literally financially illiterate, if I can call myself that, and to knowing things and, putting logic behind everything that we had discussion. So now there's a point in my house that, before they make an investment, they talk to me, they want to understand my view, and then make a decision there. So I think I've now been included in that as well. So that gives me a pride. So recently, Sheetal, one more thing that happened with me is like a very small incident. So, me and my father-in-law was just in a conversation, very random conversation, and this investment thing came up. So he was telling me, I just made an investment in this company recently, and, so on, a little over there. Then I again pitched in, and he said, all right, it makes sense. Now I'm going to change all my investment plan. I'm going to stop what I'm doing. He literally told me that, Sheetal. He's like, I'll stop those investments and I'll, start investing in this company. And probably we need to get deep diver into this discussion and understand the companies better. So that, I mean, yeah, that was a moment for me.
Wow.
Trust
Wow. I
me.
mean, in a world where this field of finance is really, till date, people talk about it's a male domain,
Yes.
and then here you walk in gracefully with the knowledge that you've acquired, participate in the conversations at home, and the important men in your life are listening to you and including you in conversations. You have found a place for yourself where people listen to you. You are any day, anyway, a powerful woman in so many areas of your life. And this is another place you've built for yourself. And I can almost imagine, your husband, he has maybe some finance thing to talk about, and then he knows that he can go home and talk to his partner. I mean, how beautiful is that, isn't it? That he finds partnership in that area as well. So
In fact, Sheetal,
congratulations.
the
Yeah.
confidence is that he is also ready to, he's like, I'll give you the money, you start investing. So now you take the charge, have done enough. Because I think I was
Yes.
totally like, okay, he's doing it, I don't need it.
Mm,
But that's
mm.
not how it is. And now, ball is in my court. It's like the tables have turned.
Yes. Yes. You have truly, truly taken charge. And, I think you and I have closely experienced how signing up for a course is one of the easiest things we can do. Then the
Yeah,
onus lies on us to actually go through the steps and learn the methodology and apply it, practice it, right? But
correct.
again, the responsibility to keep going, because our goals are really, really far. We have just begun.
Yes.
And we need that constant support. We need our women around us. So I also want to really hear from you, what's your experience of really being with the women wealth creators in the community?
Right. Uh, I think what I would like to bring in here is first thing they always said. It's a very famous saying in Hindi, they say कि औरत ही औरत के दुश्मन होती है. And I think that's what everybody is believed. And I'm sure people who are here know about it, it's commonly used. But
Yeah.
I think women in wealth community had just proved that wrong. I mean, I started my journey here. I did the course, understood the concepts. but not that immediately I could, because I think there was more to it than just learning about the methods. And there's such a deep understanding and deep dive. You need to go into companies to, even before starting invest. It's not like you do a course and you start investing. It doesn't happen. That's not what they even suggest. So the community comes in picture here, which is the beauty of it, because as I said, there are multiple courses available on the platform, online. I mean, there's every second random person who comes, says, okay, do a 2-hour course and you will learn about investments and investing in the right. No, it doesn't work like that. What has helped me here is, when the women community come together, we sit down, everybody, no matter, how stupid the question could be, or most simple question, what people might feel, it's very simple. They come, they, without judging you, they address that and they help you get through that phase. And they make sure that you implement what has been taught. So there's a lot of hand holding and everybody grows together. Everybody pulls you up with them. It's not that, okay, only I will do it. That, we feeling is there very strong. So I think that's what is the beauty of this community. And today, just because of that community, I'm able to start with my investments. I did my first, investment here. I started with my, demat process, which I would have never done otherwise. And trust me, the community has helped me. And just how it started was that one woman actually just posting about the need and, offer to help. That's how we got together, and we made sure that there were 3 of us, Sheetal. We started this in the early morning, 10 a.m. thing we started. We used to sit and make sure that each step is done there and we get through all the hurdles there and achieve what we have to. So that's the beauty that I have seen here.
Wow. So I am cheering for all the community members here. We rock. Women on Wealth community rocks, and we prove that every day. And like you said, just a question from a community member or just an offer to help, and then suddenly there are other women who say, yes, I need that help, and let's connect. And how we function is, Nikita, that we have never met. A lot of us are spread out across the country. So I'm congratulations to you for having started, and for the lovely women who have gotten you on this journey. So thank you to all those women as well. And I know that you have a lot of your family members, friends, I think, have joined in. So much love coming in. Let's take a moment to take it all in. We have Sudita, Ruchi, Uma, Suma is here saying women power. When one woman in a family learns, a whole family gets educated, is what she's sharing. Firdos has joined. Ayan Amri is joining. Inakshi, okay? So do you see some of your loved ones? If you do, then please don't forget to mention them, okay? So many of them. Yes. So how many of you are do you resonate with what Nikita is sharing? Do type in the comment. And there's so much we can talk about, Nikita. I do want to post one last question of what is the message that you have for women who are listening to you, women who want to get started, but there's something that's holding them back, or women who will listen to you in the future. What is your message for them?
I think everybody knows, all the women know the power that they hold, right? They are, women are in fact called the Lakshmi of the house, right? They are, in fact, everybody worships God Lakshmi, and we are the Lakshmi. But our true potential is when we actually take charge of our own money. That is very, very important. And that is the message that, because I think also the hesitance is here with a lot of women. I think because I have faced personally, so I can talk like that, because I think we are very uncomfortable talking about things we don't know. We feel we'll always be judged. If I say, okay, I don't know, and somebody might find it such a stupid thing, you should know, kind of a thing. But so I have found my safe space, right? And that has made me comfortable and given me that power to take control and charge of my money life. I encourage every woman here, please reach out. Do not hesitate. If you ask, you will get it. बोलते भगवान से कुछ मांगो तो मिल जाता है. यहाँ पर women community से कुछ भी मांगो मिल जाता है. Even without asking and with asking. So please go ahead and take charge of your money.
Yes, take charge is the message. It is 2023. If not now, then when? If not you, then who? Who is going to help you grow your wealth? We got to take charge. So, yes, thank you so much for that powerful message for all the women out here and all the women who will listen to you. Thank you for lending your voice to this mission. We are on a mission of building 20 we're on a by 2030 we want to build 50 lakh financially educated women, and we're just inviting everyone who would love to join hands with us on this mission. And the financial regress that we have borne so far, it must end with our generation. So thank you again. Thank you everyone who logged in, who spent your time making this an amazing chat for us this evening. So thank you for being with us. Thank you so much, Nikita. It's been a privilege to have you in the community and to have this opportunity of speaking with you this evening. Thank you so much. I'm humbled.
Thank you, Sheetal, for having me here.
Yes. So lots of love, everybody. Take care. And for anyone who wants to get started, don't forget the link is in the bio, and you can sign up for our upcoming free 90-minute webinar. Just come in, check it out yourself. And if you think you need to also get financially educated, then just don't think much. You know, thinking has only stopped us. Too much thinking has stopped us so far. So let's go beyond. Take charge. Thank you. Lots of love, Nikita. We'll see you around. Bye bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you.